What is up guys, welcome back to my new video. This time I'm going to be making another game.
Another one.
And it's going to be a text game like Mad Libs. But wait, it's not the same dull C# game with only one story. This time it's going to have graphics, fonts and more stories. Hell yeah, and it's going to be called Loony Lips instead of Mad Libs. Now that's cool. So without further ado, let's begin. First of all, I want to discuss the difference between Loony Lips and Puzzle Ball. Both have the same lines of code. It has around 74 to 80 lines of code, and you might think that Puzzle Ball is more complex than Loony Lips, since Loony Lips is only a text game and Puzzle Ball is a 3D game having much more mechanics. But no, Loony Lips introduces so many new things like arrays, new functions and methods, and dictionaries, and not the Oxford Dictionary which you're thinking about having different English meanings. I'll explain further in the video. So with everything said, let's begin making Loony Lips. Before we jump in the coding, let's start making the user interface of the game. So I'm gonna put a blackboard texture where everything is gonna be displayed, and then I'm gonna put a label node where the story is gonna be displayed, and on the bottom of the blackboard there's gonna be a line edit node where the user can type the words. And I'm gonna put a next button along with it, so now there are two ways from going from one part to another, the enter button and the next button. And then I'm gonna show the code of the game and break it down so it's easier to understand what's happening. Now coding this game was not that easy. It's not like I didn't know the code, but I would get tons of errors. Sometimes I would not even understand what the error messages mean. But after a lot of debugging, the game finally runs and it works. Now with that said, let me break down the code and just explain the basic things that I used. So guys, the first advanced thing I use arrays. As you can see here, these square brackets with multiple values, that is called an array. In briefly, you can consider an array a bookshelf, and that bookshelf having many boxes, a box indicating a variable with one value. And as you can see, an array, the bookshelf, having many boxes, that is many values, and I called it prompts. The next thing I used in my whole code was dictionaries, and I used a lot of them. As you can see, from line 4 till line 44 is all about dictionaries and arrays. And dictionaries can be indicated with the use of curly brackets, and it has three parts. It has the key, the colon, and the value. As you can see here, prompts is the key, colon, and then you have the value, basically the array. And then I use the randomize function, so then every time I run my game, I'm gonna have a different story popping up. So yeah, those are the main functions that I used in the whole code. So now I'm gonna run the code and show you the game. So guys, I have now run the code, and the first thing that loads up is the game menu screen, and now I'm gonna click play on the story and show you what story comes up. So guys, now I press play story and it now loads up the game. So the first thing is asking me, may I have favorite food please? So I'm gonna say fried eggs, and then it's gonna say, may I have an adjective please? So I'm gonna say blue, and then may I have your friend's name please? So I'm gonna say Jewel, and may I have your favorite actor? I'm not gonna type that, I'm gonna type anything I like. So I'm gonna say cool people. And may I have an adjective please? So amazing. And now the story loads up. A new day has begun and I had fried eggs which made me all blue inside. Then my friend Ju called to come outside for a walk. Then we acted like cool people and we laughed it off. It was an amazing day. And as you can see, it loads up to our next story and so on. So far in this whole game there are 10 stories, and I'll keep updating this game because it's more easy to update it. So like every week put 5 or 10 stories more. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown of the whole video. And if you did enjoy the video, smash like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.